So the late game then in Group G, a reminder, it finished Belgium 1, Egypt 1. So the winner of this tie would go top of the group. In the end, this would finish in a draw. Thoroughly entertaining tie. New Zealand would twice take the lead, just with a brace within this tie. But twice within the match, Iran got themselves back into the game. So overall, it finishes Iran 2, New Zealand 2, meaning that everybody is on a point in the draw. It's impossible not to start but to talk about Iran in this game. We saw that emotional interview that the players gave to Jeff Carlisle leading up to this tie. And today, Iran went on the pitch, played against New Zealand, and it's nice we're going to be talking about the football.
Yeah, it is nice that we can be talking about the football. Now that football's over, obviously there are other things that can be spoken about. But from a footballing perspective, you could see how much it meant to them to get a chance to play at a World Cup. If we for a second think it's not necessarily about the location, but playing at the World Cup itself is a dream come true for so many players. Like, obviously, the ones who were lucky enough to play in multiple, that's a huge privilege. But for them, they wanted to go out there. They wanted to do their nation proud, do each other proud. And it seemed like as well in the stadium, they had a really good following, a really, really good following. It was really loud in there. Every positive action, whether it's a pass, a shot, a tackle, the goals. And that's a great thing for them to be able to celebrate. There were players who were playing today who I believe haven't been able to play in the domestic league for probably 3 or 4 months because of the war that's been going on within their country. So it was a huge moment for them. It's a huge moment for probably football and just geopolitics and all sorts. And just from a footballing perspective, I think it's probably the best game of the day as well. Really enjoyed that game.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Both teams had chances. Ali went to New Zealand once. He bangs on about it a lot. So this is...
I played against Chris Wood once as well.
There you go, you see. Back in the day or not? Can I say that? Or are you going to get grumpy again?
8 years ago.
Well, so back in the day.
Yes. Decide, yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Way back there.
I'm in my 30s now. I was in my 30s then. So
this game maybe didn't have the quality that we'll see from other matches within this tournament. But as Nadem says, as a spectacle, it was fun.
No, entertainment value from this match. And in all honesty, as we sort of stay late to do this show and you think about the late game is Iran, New Zealand, it's not like we were sitting in the green room going, we're excited, we have to watch this.
Speak for yourself. Speak for yourself.
Well, I don't know. Grumpy Nadem, let me just tell you, Nadem after dark gets grumpy. Real grumpy. And so it was surprisingly a good game, an entertaining game. I thought New Zealand in their combination play that ended up in the goals, I thought that was outstanding. The first goal, hold up play, although it was poor defending from Iran, but hold up play nonetheless from Chris Wood. And then a little layoff action, and then you find the finish. The combination for their second goal was also really good, although you have to say that the Iran goalkeeper did a good job of diving out of the way, which usually makes a chance.
Is that not a good thing?
No, I'm going to go with officially speaking, probably not. But give credit to Iran that were able to come back twice in the match. And in the end, if you think about who was going to win this match or who was going to be more likely to win this match, it felt like it was Iran because New Zealand were barely hanging on. So again, had this match gone another 5-10 minutes, it felt like Iran were very much getting close to the possibility of scoring a game winner. I do think, though, in something that you alluded in your question, Dan, is that what made it entertaining is also what tells us that these teams are not quite to the level they need to be. If you think of New Zealand in years past, they were not productive in the attack, but they were very good defensively. And had they gone up twice in a game, more likely than not, they would have won this match, and that wasn't the case today. And in the case of Iran, I just saw individual mistakes that I think are going to be detrimental to any chances they may have of advancing anywhere in this competition.
Let's not forget, though, this competition offers you a lifeline.
Yes, it does.
You finish third place, 8 out of 12 will qualify. Which of those two teams are more likely to qualify from what you saw today, given that I'm being presumptuous that Egypt and Belgium will be okay?
Ooh. I'm gonna say Iran.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Iran.
Yeah.
I think maybe it's got a little bit of like Team of Destiny vibes about them to at least be getting to the next round. So I'm gonna go for them. But I was impressed by New Zealand because I watched them a week ago play against England, and I thought they were rubbish. Honestly,
England or New Zealand?
New Zealand. I thought this is ridiculous.
Nadem after dark.
But I think New Zealand has just come off losing 4-0 to
Haiti.
Yeah.
Yep.
But obviously we see Haiti a good side anyway. But
Yep.
yeah, so I was impressed by New Zealand. I thought Chris Wood was great. And I think just as well, the joint top scorer in the whole World Cup, by the way, scored 2 cracking goals. So unfortunately, I'm still going for Iran.
Okay.
So you gave this whole case for New Zealand, but you're going with Iran.
No, I started off by saying Iran. Then I talked about New Zealand.
And then
I went back to Iran, yeah.
Well,
thanks for listening, man. It's ridiculous. Why am I here?
Who are you talking to?
I don't know.
I'm done.
Did Dan tell you that I went to New Zealand once?
Yeah.
No, please tell us.
Oh, my Wellington Fix.
Yeah.
What
Went to the Lord of the Rings dressed
Yes.
up.
Oh, okay. Yes. Oh, it was a wonderful time. I don't think either one of these teams is advancing.
But the lifeline. Only 4 teams will not advance to finish third, Alan.
Well, I know, but what I'm saying is that there may be a bunch of draws coming up. And I don't think they are good enough to actually win games.
Right.
And you're going to need to win a game at some point. And this was the winnable game for both of them. Now they're going to play against the 2 teams that would be the favorites in this group. I don't think either one of these teams beats Belgium. And they may draw Egypt. I don't think they beat Egypt. That's why I don't think it's going to be enough.
You never know. You never know.
Well, I don't know. I'm just projecting.
The third place thing to get to the knockouts.
Yes.
The only time that really rings true in my mind, if I'm talking about European perspective, was Portugal. Do you remember when Portugal won the Euros? They drew their 3 group games.
Yes.
He did not remember that.
I remember that.
Nor did he know that.
I think it was 2016.
Yeah.
They did it. And also, I believe, from an AFCON perspective, the shame Colin's not on anymore. I think Ivory Coast did it 2 AFCONs ago.
Beautiful. Never know.
You never know.
Let's just remind you then how the group stands. There it is. Belgium, Egypt, Iran and New Zealand all on a point. Some of the big boys on show tomorrow. The favourites, France, kick off their campaign against Senegal. It's Iraq against Norway. Austria take on Jordan, and Argentina, the defending champions, against Algeria.